You know, I'm just sitting back wondering how the fuck a nigga like Trey Songz get a rape case, man. You know what I'm saying? You know about that shit, bro? You know about that?
Man, I ain't, I ain't really heard about it, but just even hearing about it right now, that shit crucial. Boy, it's hard down there for them boys.
Let me tell you this, bro. Not only did I think back in Chicago, like I always thought Trey Songz was trying to sound like R. Kelly, bro. And for this shit to come out with like 3 or 4 women, it's like the first woman, everybody put it to the side and said, like, oh man, it could be false because of the simple fact uh it's Trey Songz. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
then the second woman came out, then the third woman came out. Like right now, it's a woman suing Trey Songz for $20 million. $20 million, and said that he forcefully went inside of her anally without her consent. Without her consent, she had to go to the hospital and they said, hey, you need surgery. So he was savagely, you know what I'm saying, doing something to this woman. If this is true, because this happened back in 2016, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like this ain't nothing that happened 2 weeks ago. This happened back in 2016. All the evidence gone. She told the police nothing. You know what I'm saying? So it's not. It's almost like, how can we trust you? How do we know you telling the truth? But at the same time, now it's 3 or 4 women, and it's just going crazy with Trey Songz. I'm on live. Come on,
I'm
come
gonna tell
on,
you one thing about it though.
come on, go down.
One person, okay, that might be a lie. Two people, that might be a lie. But damn, when it come down to 4 people, that ain't no coincidence. You know what I'm saying? Especially if they don't know each other. You know what I'm saying? They not in cahoots with each other. And shit, that's a hell of a case.
I
That's a bad
disagree.
motherfucker.
I totally disagree, fam.
Talk loud.
I totally disagree. The reason why I totally disagree, right? See, money is the denominator. So that connects everybody. So when you looking at it through the eyes of the federal government, and if me and you doing something, and it's just let me holler at you, this is what I need, and I'm gone. They connect me, you, and several other people and say that we all agreed to some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Money is the common denominator. So that makes it where everybody agrees upon something. If I'm trying to get paid off nothing, what I'm gonna do if not lie just to get my motherfucking end of the profit? You know what I'm saying? Money is the common denominator to everything.
That
And
money a motherfucker.
is the root of all evil, and we must remember that.
Hey, well, crazy. Check this out, man. I do believe that something's going on with this particular situation because it's like when the police was there, um, she didn't name nobody. She didn't even, say I was at Trey Songz' house. Where's the evidence? You know what I'm saying? She never said nothing like that, right? I'm at Trey Songz' house. Next thing I know, I'm attacked and raped by somebody I don't know who it is. I got DNA all in my asshole. You know what I'm saying? So she didn't allow the police to even find out who did it. You know what I'm saying? Now it's what, 6 years later, something like that. Now she want to say, "Hey, Trey Songz was the one that did it." Somebody else even came to the door, knocked on the door, opened the door, and Trey Songz said, "I'm in here doing something." Shut the door and left. She was just so traumatized she couldn't yell for help.
So not do they have full evidence?
They don't have no evidence, bro. All they got is this woman saying this, and by her being, look, somebody just said facts. Let me put them on the screen. Somebody watching us said facts, bro. I don't know. I don't know what they talking about, but James Smith said facts.
Let,
Hey,
let me just say this
I
here,
don't know who
right,
they
fam?
talking about.
Let me
James
just
Smith.
say this
Let
here,
me pull
right?
up the comment.
When you doing shit with a woman, it's her decision on how far she want to
Yeah,
go, right?
yeah,
So if
definitely.
she wanted to have sex anally, she gonna let you know that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And then remember this, right? when you a big motherfucker, look, number one thing that I'm gonna bring back is how Bow Wow was back in the motherfucking 90s. How everybody was in love with Bow Wow, all them young girls and stuff. And
What
now
about
all of a
Bow
sudden,
Wow? He got a rape case? I didn't know that.
no, I'm just saying
Why you
how
bring
they
his
was in
name up?
love.
Don't
No,
get us sued now.
no, I'm just saying.
Wait a minute. What about Bow
No,
Wow?
I'm just saying how they was in love with him
Okay. Yeah,
because he
we
was
know that.
out there.
They're in
He
love
was
with
out
Trey
there.
Songz more than they're
Now,
in love with Bow Wow, I
now,
think.
now, it's Trey Songz turn motherfuckers in love when they
Trey
doing what they
Songz,
do.
that's what I'm saying. What did Bow Wow? Bow
They
Wow got a rape
no,
case
I'm
or
just
something?
saying that how a motherfucker was in love with. How
Okay.
everybody
Trey
loved him
Songz
back
is
in the
the
day.
same way.
How everybody loved him back in the day.
What you think about this,
Now,
bro? What you think about this, bro?
Man, say, you know, personally, honestly, man, I can't put nothing past nan, man. You feel me? And if somebody didn't got caught doing something, see, once a woman say no, that's no. Just leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? You a big celebrity. You can go get it anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have to take it
Let
or
me say
none of
this,
that.
bro. Let me say this, bro. The woman said that they had sex before, but she did not let him penetrate her anus.
Now
She
see,
never gave him consent to
now
that.
now now right there is when you just said that, that can also sound as she trying to get some money. Now you let the man get with you, but then okay, you say he slipped it somewhere else, and you didn't tell him to do that. But see, that's partially your fault also because you gave him a yes. You know what I'm saying to sleep with you. You know what I'm saying? I should, you know, motherfucker was probably on something and real freaked out.
Let me say this. Let me say this.
go ahead.
A husband can be arrested for raping a wife. Period. So
Yeah.
you can definitely be arrested for going in anally on your girlfriend and she didn't fucking give you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this, right? Getting clarity about what you want to do is a big thing. You hear me? But understand, right, when you in the heat of the moment, and we talking about
I lost volume. I lost volume. Can you?
Oh damn. Yeah, I got
There
you,
we go.
bro. I just did it now. Yeah, I hit the wrong joint when I walked off. All right, so what the thing is with me is if a husband is married to a woman and she don't want to have sex, that's it. It's a done deal. You can't have sex with her. You can't put it nowhere. You can't force it. You
no,
can't force ass. You
no,
can't.
Yeah, shit, just try them all.
no. But what you can't do is put the bug in her ear and let her understand, like, this is what I want to try.
No, she he look. All right, let me explain to you. If I can read the statement, if you guys will let me read the statement,
Mm,
I'll read the full statement. But let me say this: he told her on the way to the room. She was going there to have sex.
mm.
He told her on the way to the room, "Let me get that ass." She said, "No." He said, "Come on, baby, let me get that ass. That ass fat. Stick this smoke." You know what I'm saying? She said, "No." So once he got up there, he became a violent rapist.
Oh,
That's according to her. He became a violent rapist, threw her to the floor, ripped her pants off, and after he ripped her pants off, he just shoved it. You know what I'm saying? In her anal area,
oh,
and right, she wasn't willing to do it, or he just started going bananas. You know what I'm saying? But that's what she's saying.
oh no. When you talk to a female, you have to talk to her for a minute in order to. If she not with it in the beginning, you got to talk to her in order to let her get an understanding. Like this is what I want to try. And if she with it, she gonna go. But anything else, it's a no go for me.
Yeah, but see, once she said no, them first couple times,
Oh, when she said no,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? So that's a man. Look, that's over with. You already a celebrity. You a target. You already a target. So that's easy access to your wallet, your pockets. She gonna get that money, and you gonna get some time.
Hey, it's three different women, man. What do you think about that?
Well, it can be. But what's them three?
Well, let me say this. He's already like I seen people talking about it like he's found guilty, like the Breakfast Club. You know what I'm saying? Public opinion says that he did it.
I personally think once they said no, that was over with. That's a wrap right there.
Period. Ain't no
You
discussion.
know, it ain't nothing to talk about, nothing else about that. You say no, I ain't finna say, oh man, let me try this and do that. No, that's over with. Once you say no, that's no. Because the simple fact is, this been going on for years and years. This been going on for centuries. The same thing over and over and over.
I'm
You know
gonna
what I'm
say this.
saying? And they
I'm,
say it, no mean no.
I'm gonna say this here, right? I can't do nothing but agree with you. You can voice your opinion about something, right? But the final say so is hers. Whether she
Yeah,
want to try it or she ain't. If she tell your motherfucking ass, that's it. That's a wrap for it. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't advise you to keep going further because legal action can can ensue behind that, and your whole reputation as a
yeah, yeah.
be damaged.
That's
Crazy.
a bad jacket.
Hey, let me ask you this, Crazy.
Go ahead.
This happened in 2016, man. Why did she take so long to come out with it?
I mean, when you are a rape victim, and I'm speaking from a person who has watched a lot of Law and Order and all that. Sometimes it takes a while for a victim to come forward. You know what I'm saying?
That's TV though. That's
Yeah,
TV.
that's
Cars
TV.
explode.
That's TV, but that's
Well, you
all the
should.
access I got to situations like that because I don't know about it. You hear what I'm saying? I can't speak from a rape victim's point of view. So I'm gonna tell you what I've seen.
That's just
Yeah.
like this, right? That's just like a woman going with a man and he want to have rough sex with her and choke her till she die. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, when she say no or stop or tap out, you got to do it, man. Regardless if you fucking Trey Songs or not. All right, look, I want to ask you a question, bro, because you're a Hoover Crip, right? Or you used to be a Hoover Crip, right? All right,
Yeah.
so Crip Mac. Crip Mac was violated by his set for claiming different gangs, man. He got Hoover Killer written across his forehead. What do you think about that as a Hoover Crip? My bad.
See, in my opinion, like I say, man, that right it's disrespectful. But see, at the same time, you always got to think about, okay, this is what he did back then.
Watching though.
Okay, he got this on his head back then. Really, you really can't be around me. But at the same time, I'm not gonna make you a target of mine. You feel what I'm saying? So we gonna let him keep like it's a lot of places he can't go like that. You feel me? You do what you do. You know what I'm saying? So they issue that DP to you because you claiming different sets and this and that. You know what I'm saying? And
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you this: do you consider Crip Mac a real Crip?
I can consider him a real Crip. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't never talk down on any other set, nobody else. You feel me? Shit. I don't agree with that switching side shit.
What about him getting beat on video and put on the internet? Was
That
that
wasn't nobody else's business. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody should have been in that business but them. That's their business. You feel me? The world shouldn't have knew nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? So, like what y'all got going on is what y'all got going on. When y'all put that in the world's face like that, that's something deep within you that you, I don't know, y'all trying to put him out there like that. And from my understanding, he ain't back down, he ain't get scared, and he took what he had to take. Well, yeah, you supposed to. But
Well,
that like we shouldn't even knew nothing about that.
let me ask you this, bro. What do you think about a grown man getting beat up by his own gang? He's grown, bro. He's not 16, 17 years old.
See the thing about that, it's consequences that come with this shit. You feel me? This shit is eternal. You know what I'm saying? And if you gonna do that, man, you do that shit right. You don't go and oh man, I claim this shit right here, this and that, boom, 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 boom. Shit, you want to act like a boy, you gonna take that ass whooping like a boy. You know what I'm saying? So shit, you want to be a man, you be a man.
What's the difference between the 5-5 Crips and the Hoover Crips?
They be on their neighborhood shit. You feel me?
What's the neighborhood, bro? We from
You know,
Chicago. We don't know about neighborhoods.
them, like neighborhoods, them the 6 souls and all them, they do their own
I
thing.
know neighborhood Nip, right? So that
Yeah,
means he was a neighborhood Crip. I understand the concept of
yeah.
what a neighborhood Crip is, right?
And
And
see,
I
that's one
understand
thing.
what a Hoover Crip.
Nip ain't never disrespected nothing else. You feel me? He showed love to all Crips. Hell, he showed love to all Bloods.
Right. That's because Nip was a real nigga. That's what I'm saying. Is
Yeah,
this motherfucker a real fucking Crip, man, with Hoover Crip killer written across his forehead? Is that real Crip shit?
yeah, because you got all different sets. The Hoovers was the most hated everywhere, other than the 6 souls. You feel what I'm saying? So she, like even today, a lot of the Hoovers is most hated. You know what I'm saying? So that's like another story with the Crims and the Crips. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, they got into it. It's more Crip on Crip violence than anything in this world.
Go.
You know what
Okay,
I'm saying?
so
And
so like I'm from Chicago, so when I ride, we ride as a nation. So why don't we have the same understanding with the Crips? You know what I'm saying? We ride as a nation.
yeah, man, say ain't no guidance, man. Like everything, like nowadays, everything all twisted. Like literally, everything is all twisted. Like it ain't no big homies out here telling everybody how the shit really need to go. You know what I'm saying? It's just everybody for self. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. Cause in the penitentiary, we ride together. Folks and lokes all day. You feel what I'm saying? And It's crazy because even like we was just talking about that, the Hoovers and the 6-0s didn't too much get along. But at the same time, when it came down to it, we rolled together. You know what I'm saying? But it's no guidance, there's no structure. Ain't
All right.
nobody to tell them. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? How it really go.
So speaking of this, right? Speaking of the folks and the locs, which I believe in, because even being from Chicago back in goddamn it 1989, 1990, I thought I was a Crip. You know what I'm saying? From Compton. You
Yeah,
know? So not thought I was a Crip, but I represented like a Crip. You know what I'm saying? Because of the music, right?
yeah.
So all right, speaking of the folks and the locs, what do you think about New York, man? They took that Crip shit and took it to another level and became GDK. What do you think about that shit, man?
Man, it's crazy because I started hearing that on songs and shit now. You know what I'm saying? So, like I say, man, I don't really fault nobody because this all this shit was made for branching off. You know what I'm saying? So everybody got their own branch somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And everybody doing their own thing. Like I've been to New York one time, and I was a youngster when I went. So everybody do different things. That's how everybody talk different. Everybody got different slangs. Everybody buying different things. Everybody do their own thing in their own section. You feel me? But if you real and you really know how this shit go, you will never hate. You'll never hate on nobody set. You know what I'm saying? So how they doing they set is how they do they sets. And I just leave that at that.
See, and I don't think a lot of motherfuckers even understand that on a federal level, when you go in and you're surrounded by different people, how close the folks in the lokes are, because we have to watch each other back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we need to express this thing up on everybody like, man, ain't no difference. We represent the same thing. We move at the same pace. We move as one in when we incarcerated because we are one.
And let
Yeah.
me say this: we are one. We are the same thing. We black men, bro.
On the real.
Oh, we got comments.
You
Go
know,
ahead.
as being black, that's where it started. That's where all this came from. You know what I'm saying? We was here to help our people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because shit, who gonna take care of your own neighborhood? You know what I'm saying? Your subdivision, your place of living, your community. If you let everybody else come in and take over and kill our kids, kill our old folks, who gonna take care of that?
Are the folks in the low still a thing, or is that just in the joint, bro? Is that on the streets, or is that just in the joints?
It
Well,
depends.
you got some places it's like that in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like some places is still old school. They don't give a fuck about connecting with the next motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? They do them. See, if you fire deuce, you fire deuce. If you four tray, you four tray. If you 6-0, you 6-0. And things is like motherfuckers is not connect. They still mad at each other instead of coming together.
Word, bro.
You know what I'm saying? That don't mean come together and tie your flag with my flag or doing this shit. We ain't got to do that. But we can come together, like you say, as black men and you know what I'm saying, try to
Right.
show the younger people something different.
I think that motherfuckers changed that a long time ago. It was prevalent just recently when everybody tied their flag together. Whether it was
Yeah,
the troops from down south with the Crips and the Bloods, everybody tied their flag together representing one unity as being the same people. You know what I'm saying? And no matter what you bang, whether it be Vice Lord, whether it be Blood, I mean, we all what we is. You know what I'm saying? We
Sure
all
business.
we the people. You know what I'm saying? So I
Sure
mean,
business.
we got to stand up for each other no matter where we at, and it's more prevalent in the joint because we have to stick together. You know what I'm saying?
Sure business, man. Because I'm gonna tell you, them white boys and
Hey,
them Mexicans gonna stick together.
let me say this real quick. All right, we got a person that made a comment. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? Wendell Matthews Sr. He said, only in a joint where I'm from, ain't no Lokes and GDs. It's one on the streets, bro. What do you think about that?
Well, shit, like I say, you know what I'm saying? It's a whole different world in the penitentiary. You
Yeah.
feel me? And see, once you come to the streets, it's a big difference. Now, say for instance, y'all grew up together. Yeah, y'all gonna ride together. You feel me? But y'all folks and lokes. But say for instance, see, if you come to my side, a lot of the Crips can't go out there where the folks at. You know what I'm saying? And just if you don't know them, you know what I'm saying? And they can't come out here where the Crips at if you don't know us. You know what I'm saying? So
All right, I agree with that. The streets rules is different than penitentiary. Like
way different.
it's all about respect.
That's
And
all it's about.
it's all about respect. And you know what I'm saying? We got to form a conglomerate in order to survive. You know what I'm saying? So of course it makes sense that the blue ride with the blue, the red ride with the red. You know what I'm saying? It only makes sense. That's like Kevin Gates when he went to Chicago. He did time in Illinois. He was riding with the Finball. They was riding for him. You know what I'm saying? Because he came in under the Blood Act. You know what I'm saying? Or under
Yeah.
whatever they got going on down that way. All is well. All that shit's the same. Bloodstones. You know what I'm saying? All right. So Crip Mac, man, you know, I just can't get over him getting jumped on by his own crew, man. I can't get over that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
But you know,
Respect is man. Shout out to Wendell. He back again. Respect is the key word, man. That's
respect.
disrespect having Hoover Killer on your forehead, bro.
And that's very disrespectful. But at the same time, it's him. You feel me? I'm not gonna fault nobody for doing what they doing. You feel me? But long as you stay over there where you at, I'm over here where I'm at. Everything all good.
Let me ask you this: can you ever do business with this guy?
I can't do it because the simple fact is,
So you'll give him a pass for having that, you know what I'm saying, by saying like that's just him, but you won't do business with him.
I can't do the business because the simple fact is, you got something on you. Now, I could understand if it's on your leg, your arm, your chest, back, stomach, something like that. You feel me? Where it's not in plain view, but with that, just because I wouldn't stop looking at it,
Mm.
and it'll urge something on in me. You feel what I'm saying? So therefore, like I keep my business over here, and you keep your business over there. And long as we don't come like that, we good. You know what I'm saying? Because the simple fact is, man, that's a Hoover killer. That means you won't kill me. You feel what I'm saying?
Let me ask you this, man. Let me ask you this. You got a book coming out. What's the book about?
Okay, my book is called The Journey of a Poetic Thug. You know what I'm saying? So basically, I'm really talking to the youngsters in this book, and I'm really speaking on me. I'm speaking on my life a lot. See, this book is nothing but self-help. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, the first chapter says
Let's go.
from boy to man.
Got a question? All right.
You know what I'm saying? And we're speaking on that from boy to man is I'm telling them that, man, look, I never had a chance to grow up. All I did was step in my daddy's shoes and take out walking. I never
What do you mean step in your daddy's shoes? What do you mean?
walking
Tell
his
us about your dad.
footsteps, walking his
Tell us
footsteps.
about your dad.
You know what I'm saying? My dad, Bonnie, huh? You feel what I'm saying?
Blood.
My dad, blood. So
Okay.
they got the Southwest Gorillas out here. He original Southwest Gorilla. You know what I'm saying? And been in damn near every penitentiary in Texas. Been to 2 or 3 different feds in Texas. You feel me? So, he's still active. Damn near 60 some years old. You know what I'm saying? And she, you feel me? Like we don't too much see eye to eye right now. I speak to him or whatever, but boom, boom, boom. And it's not on no gang shit or nothing. You know what I'm saying? But if it wasn't for him, me looking at him how he came up, because I always wanted to do everything that he did. I always wanted to be the big time dope dealer, big time D-boy, the nigga that's busting at niggas and doing all this here shit. I would have never came to who I am, because that's a strong thing that came to me in my book, and I'm speaking on that. My father really wasn't there for me, and I want to be there for mine. You know what I'm saying? So, and I gotta teach mine not to walk in my shoes. Don't put my shoes on, because we don't wear the same size. So therefore, you're not gonna fit these shoes. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I put his on. I did everything he did. Everything he did. And ended up in the same damn place he ended up. You feel what I'm saying? So as I'm speaking of from boy to man, it took me 30 years to grow up. I was grown at the age of 18. But I wasn't no man. I was still a boy, still doing childish shit.
Okay, fam. Can I ask a question right quick?
Yeah.
Would you recommend this same lifestyle? Because I wouldn't recommend this lifestyle to anybody. But would you recommend this lifestyle to your child?
Man, this lifestyle I wouldn't recommend to nobody. Man, it's a lot of things that these youngsters can do. And it's all that I'm talking about in my book. You know what I'm saying? So it's like everything that I did as a youngster, man. I grew up, I smoking water. I've been smoking water 20 years. You feel what I'm saying? Or you smoke 20 sherms a day, snort an 8 ball of powder a day, pop back 12 X pills a day, sipping liquor, big bottles every day. You know what I'm saying? Man, I wouldn't put that on nobody.
Let me say this, man. By me being from Chicago, crazy, we from Chicago, like we never was into hard drugs, man. Like, but now the new generation, like they into hard drugs. Like our only thing that we ever did was drink alcohol. Though we smoke weed, of course, but like we'll drink alcohol. Like the niggas that started smoking like primos and shit like that, cracking weed. Like we kicked their ass off. They was jokes in the community, unless
At
they
a
were.
young age. You feel me? And it's crazy
Let
because
me ask you this. Let me ask you this. How did you start doing shine?
how did I start doing what?
Doing shine. How did you start?
Oh man, when you walked out my front door, that's how you smell. You smell like water world. You feel what I'm saying? So I seen all my partners, man, all my old school partners getting high. They just getting high, getting high. I'm like, damn, these niggas, I know they feeling good. I'm tired of smoking weed. You know what I'm saying? So boom, I ain't gonna lie. The first time I ever hit it, I was 13 years old, and one of my partners, man, rest in peace, man, Ali B, man, he was smoking one, and he threw it, but it wasn't done, and it was still lit. Man, I picked that motherfucker up and started smoking it. You know what I'm saying? And I felt a whole nother level of life. I was like, damn.
Let me say this, bro. Back, I'm not gonna act like niggas in Chicago don't smoke Sherm. You know what I'm saying? They call
Yeah.
them happy sticks. You know what I'm saying? Well, they used to call them. They used to call them happy sticks. Now they call them platinum, all type of shit, right? So, back in the day, man, Sherm was prevalent in Chicago back in like, let's say, I'm gonna say when I can remember that somebody was how Sherm was
90s.
like, yeah, but I can remember like 87, 85 to 87. Leaf. Yeah, they call it Leaf, bro. James Smith. James Smith just said they call it Leaf. They
Yeah.
call it Leaf out west in Chicago. Yeah. I can remember like people back in Chicago smoking shine, bro. And like they would take their clothes off, run down the street naked, and yell for their family members. Have you ever did that?
Man, that's them episodes, man. Man, I didn't ran down the street butt naked plenty of times, hollering about I want my mama, hollering about I'm God, I'm the devil. You know what I'm saying? And like shit, it's just something about that shit that make you call for your mama, or call for your kids or your grandparents, and shit. That shit just have you going crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? So that like I wouldn't recommend nobody to smoke that shit ever. That's a horrible drug, and I'm speaking on a lot of that in my book. You know what I'm saying? How it didn't took a lot of my partners' mind. A lot of my people they ain't never shook back, and it's hard to shake back from that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of the only few that shook back from water. It's hard to shake back from that shit. You know what I'm saying? And if it wasn't for the penitentiary, man, I would have never shook back.
Hey, how did that first hit of that charm, that leaf, you know what I'm saying, that happy stick make you feel, bro?
Man, I felt like the king of the world, like on everything. Like it just make you feel so powerful. You know what I'm saying? You just powerful. You can do anything. You outspoken. You ain't scared of shit.
Hey, you know that Kanye West song, that power song,
I don't think I ever heard it.
that no one man should have all that power.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah.
Bro, when I hear that song, it's like a drug song to me. Because at the end of that song, he say, this could be a beautiful death. You know what I'm saying? I'm jumping out the window. When I
Yeah.
hear that, it reminds me of those 1985 days in Chicago when people was off Sherm doing shit like jumping out of third floor fucking windows, bro. What do you
Man, I
think
had a
about?
homeboy, man. He passed away and he stayed on the third floor in an apartment complex. Jumped out his window dead into the pool. Whole pool full of blood. You feel me? He lived, but at the same time, man, that's just some of the shit that it made you do. Shit make you go crazy.
I'm almost done.
Man, that's crazy as fuck to me, man. All right, moving on from the drug situation, right? No, staying on the drug situation. Have you seen the new Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
I ain't seen it.
You ain't seen it?
I need to see that.
All right. Well, do you remember Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
Yeah.
They came out with like a real life version of that shit, like a 2000 fucking 20 version of that shit, right? Remember Carlton, the weird ass cousin?
Yeah.
Guess what they did to Carlton on the new show? They had the nigga snorting Xanax, bro.
Hey, you want to know what's crazy? Because I think I heard about that the other day. I think I heard that on the radio station or something. Somebody was talking like that. Like, what's the difference with them they said something about what's the difference with him getting high and dancing crazy than being sober and dancing crazy out the first one or something like that. You know, but I never seen it. And that I personally think that's crazy. Because the simple fact is, man, it's like they trying to get these kids out here to get high. And if you think about it, man, it's a lot of these new coming artists, the artists that just came up, man, they either getting killed or they ODing off these damn drugs. You know what I'm saying? And I try to tell my kids all the time, man, come on, man. We
Can I,
not going.
let me say something, family. Right? Don't
Yeah,
you think that what you see in reality should mirror what you see on what's being shown in front of you?
that's what's happening though. You know what I'm saying? Like everything that we do in the world is on TV, and everything on TV is what we do in the world. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it's hard to get away from it. You just got to be a strong soul.
See, but if we gonna keep it 100 with our kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
We gotta show them everything that's going on in the world.
Yeah. But see, at the same time, man, my kids seen me in full action. Man, it ain't no way that they should want to be like me. You feel what I'm saying? I want to be like who I was because the simple fact is, man, they seen me in my bad days. They seen me getting high. I didn't walk past my children because I was so damn high off that water and that powder. Didn't even look at them. You feel me? And it's sometimes where I didn't walk up on my kids, and because I was too far in the streets, I didn't walk up on my kids, and they ain't speak to me because they knew I was so damn high. You know, they always loved me, but at the same time, man, they when they look at me and they seen everything that I did, they shouldn't have to look at nothing else because I didn't did it. You know what I'm
All
saying?
right,
I didn't did it all.
take me to the day that you got into the shootout with the police, bro.
Okay, yeah. Well, you know, I had just got out of the county jail for a pistol case. You know, I come dead up out the county, man. This was March 4th. I bonded out March 7th. You know what I'm saying? And March 7th, man, I went up there. I used to work for UPS, and UPS was messing over my money. You know, when I came home, they had $2,800 for me in checks. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, they knew what they did was wrong. So me, I sit there, I smoked by 13 sherms, snorted a whole bunch of powder, went up to the job, walked
Wait,
to the
wait, 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 wait. 13 Sharm sticks?
13 sherms.
You wasn't worried about your life?
See, at that time, man, it was like, that's why I say, man, when I was doing that, this was 2016. I was a full-fledged sherm head, you know. And like I say, man, I never had an episode until I turned damn near 30 years old. Then that's when I started running around getting butt naked and this and that. That's when I knew it was taking a toll on me. Man, I was looking like I was goddamn 60 years old at the age of 30. You feel me? And it was taking a toll on me. Then I'm going to work doing all this here, and they messing over me. So once I did that, man, I'm back to back. And I used to smoke through my nose, so it's going straight to the brain. So I was on a whole nother level. You feel what I'm saying? And once I got down there, man, it was just a no-go. You know, I pulled my shotgun out. I shot twice in the air, once in the ground, reloaded. Then I hear the sirens coming. You know, and if anybody from Houston know, you know, UPS is right there on McCowell, and McCowell, the police station, 5 minutes away, literally. So I knew they was coming. You know what I'm saying? So I reloaded.
Let me ask you this, bro. Was you trying to kill somebody?
It was either Me trying to kill somebody or me trying to kill myself. You know, I
Suicide
really,
by cop.
I really
Suicide by
wasn't thinking
cop.
at the time.
Hey, suicide by cop.
Yeah, but personally, that's what they said that I was doing because they actually, I had to do time in a psychiatric hospital behind that. You know what I'm saying? So before I went to the penitentiary, right after this shootout, man, they were shooting and shooting and shooting. I only had 3 bullets. First bullet flew by my head from behind me. Boom. I ducked. And when I ducked, the gun went off in the air. I just turned around and boom, boom. You feel me? And it was only 2 left. So right after that, I laid it down. And once I laid down and surrendered, they kept shooting at me. See, I'm blessed to even be here. You know what I'm saying? To even talk about this. It's the whole testimony in itself. You feel me? Because I feel like if I would have took off running, or if I would have got scared, like I had no nervous bone in my body. I don't know if it was my adrenaline rushing or if I was so damn high to where I wasn't nervous at all. And every bullet flying past me, I had 4 bullet holes in my car.
I can believe you because at sometimes you gotta say, "Fuck it, I'm gonna die today."
That's and that's what it was about. Because I said, man, I called my grandpa, I called my mama. I told them, man, look, man, if these people ain't got my money, I'm finna go off. Then I told my partner, I pulled up on my partner before I got there. I say, man, look, man, see if them hoe ain't loud shoot at me, bust them. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I looked up, he like, man, fuck that, nigga, you crazy for real. You know what I'm saying? So it is it was either me or them. But
Hey,
thank
hey, let
God
me
it wasn't
ask you this:
nobody.
when you went to your factory, how many people was working in there?
Oh man, it's hundreds of people in there.
Was you finna kill somebody in there? Your boss?
I wasn't, I really wasn't planning on none of that at all. I really just wanted my money. But see, when I went in there and I talked to HR, and this is the whole story, I got the whole story wrote down. It's in my book. The whole story is in my book. And I told them, I say, man, look, man, and I didn't know that they was even stealing my money at first until child support told me. You feel me? I went to child support. Child support say that I wasn't paying them. I'm not paying. Man, look, man, I'm getting $200 a check, man. I make $15 an hour. You know what I'm saying? Work 10 hours a day. How the fuck am I making $200? You know what I'm saying? I'm walking to work at this time. You feel me? So I wasn't finna take it out on nobody in there, but I was gonna take this out on HR because they knew what they was doing, and they actually they had the nerve to try to tell me I didn't work there. They say, you don't work here. How you get in here? I said, man, I got a whole badge on me. I was proud of my job. That was my first job, my first legal
Wait a
job
minute.
ever.
So you got fired and then you came back.
I never got fired. See, that's the thing. I never got fired. You know what I'm saying? They was just trying to play that role. Cause I told them, man, say, man, I'm gonna get corporate involved. Man, corporate begged me not to sue them people. But I couldn't sue them anyway because I went the crazy way. You know what I'm saying?
Let me say this, bro. A lady from my job, because I work a 9 to 5, right? She said the N word. I'm gonna say the N word. She said that to me. She's white. Said that to me, and I was like, look, all black people ain't gonna let you say this, right? She
Yeah.
said the same exact thing to a black female that told on her. I didn't tell him. The black female told on her, and she got fired. Then I told my boss that she said it, but I was like, I'm not gonna make a report, but I want you to know that she said nigger. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So when a black female came to my boss or her uh, authorities, she told them that uh, Thomas said the same thing. So they can't be lying. They fired her, right? You know, but she came back to the job. You know what I'm saying? Is that what you did? Did you get fired and come back to the job?
See, that's the thing. I never got fired. You feel what I'm saying? Even when I got out the county, them people still asked me to come back up there. But that would have been, I could have got my bond revoked. You know what I'm saying? Like when I never get fired, and I was actually supposed to go to work that morning, but I didn't go. So I waited and went in around 8 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? 9 o'clock, 8, 9 in the morning, something like that. And once I got in there, I went talked to HR. They tried to say he wasn't there, so I waited on him. I came back outside. Like I say, I had just got out the county jail for a pistol case. I came back outside, and once, because he started running his mouth when he got there and talking all this nonsense. So hell, I had to tell him, man, say, man, I'm not the normal person, man. I'll be quiet at work, man. I come to do my job, man. That's all I want to do.
And let me
But
just
once
say
you
this,
messing over me, it's over with.
let me just
You
say
know
this.
what I'm saying? So therefore, once they did that, it was on. Walked outside, put that orange jumpsuit back on, and pulled that gun out. And then it was on.
I don't blame you. Number one, let me say this, right? HR do not work for the people. HR work for the company.
They
So
work
their
for the
number one
company.
job is to protect the company. So they don't want to hear nothing an employee got to say. Number two is, right, if a motherfucker call you the N word, they doing that to lay up here and keep you in that motherfucker mind state to where you can't think for yourself because
Yeah,
they controlling your mentality. You hear what I'm saying?
yeah,
So it is up to us to control our mentality. It is up to us to control what we see, what we do. You know what I'm saying? And I don't blame you if you will put your hands on. I don't blame you. But understand one thing, right? You don't gotta put yourself in jeopardy whereas your life is on the line. Put your hands on.
yeah,
Motherfucker jump out there, put your hands on. Because it's
but
consequences to anything anybody got to say.
yeah, it's consequences.
We
You
here to
know,
go
but
fuck.
it's one thing. It's one thing that flipped my mind, man, because and it made me go crazy. Like literally, it made me go crazy. When he say, "Man, you don't want to leave," I got something in the car that will make you leave. Man,
Wow.
you got what? Man, you don't know where I'm from, man. Man, I'm not. I'm a. I used to always call myself a corporate thug. You feel me? I come to work. I'm corporate. That thug, I leave that in the streets. I never went to work high. Never went to work drunk. I went did what I had to
Let me
do
ask
and
you this, bro. Let me
do
ask you
all that
this.
after.
Hey,
You ain't
let
know.
me ask you
You
this.
ain't
Let me
know.
ask you this. Yes, sir. Do you think that you was probably still high or drunk from the night before?
I was for sure. Hell, I smoked more of them when I on the way up there. You know what I'm saying? I was for sure high, and I was for sure drunk, and I was for sure full of that powder. That was for a fact. You feel me? But the fact was, I want my money. I told him, man, I'm not leaving without it. I'm not asking you. I'm not telling you. I'm demanding it, and I want that, and I mean what I say. Anything I say, I mean that. You know what I'm saying? That's 10 toes down, man. I'm a man of my word. You feel me? Like I'm not gonna be scared of no police. They come. I'm not gonna be scared of you when I say, man, look, I'm struggling, man. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm out here busting my ass, man. Man, I stopped selling dope just to had this job. I've been trying to get this job for 5 years. You know what I'm saying? Because I had a case that I had to wait 5 years just for y'all to say, man, you hired. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, anybody that can, like, you can look up the news footage, everything, look up Lavota Ramon Jackson. You feel what I'm saying? UPS shooting Houston, Texas. And it's going to pull it up. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, one thing I'm gonna tell you, right, is that your word is bond. You know what I'm saying? With me,
Yeah,
because I've been where you been. So I'm gonna go what you tell.
yeah,
For the next person, I'm gonna say this here, right? Go do your research. Find out who the people you listening to.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I want y'all to know that this man is blessed because he is able to listen and give you his raw emotions. You know, and I'm gonna pump your album, fam. I'm gonna pump you. You know what I'm saying? And
Well,
that's
bitch,
tough.
and see the album and the book, and it all come into one. See the album called The Veracity of Buck. You feel me? And if people want to know what the veracity mean, that's truthfulness. You feel what I'm saying? So everything that I'm speaking on, anything that I spit at is the truth. You
Let
feel
me
me? And I
ask you
speak a
this,
lot
bro.
about the little
Let me
incident
ask
that
you
went
this,
on.
bro. Let me ask you this. Would you want your kids to live the way that you have lived?
Don't want them to live like that at all. That's why I'm trying to show them a whole nother way. Like I came home from the penitentiary, man, and man, they not gonna. You can't just roll through my block no more and see me standing out there posted up and chilling. You gonna find me at baseball practice, football practice, somebody job. You know what I'm saying? Basketball practice, basketball games, and football games, and you know what I'm saying? School meetings and things like that. You know what I'm saying? I just the way I look, man, that's how I look. And I went on a job interview 2 days ago, and they say, man, the way you look, man, I wouldn't even come up to you. You feel me? And the thing is, man, I had to tell her, I said, man, you can't judge a book by its cover. Because it's a reason that I went through everything I went through. And it's a reason that I'm not dead when them laws shot at me so many times. You
How
feel me?
many times did they shoot at you, bro?
Man, they shot a lot of times. Like if you was to hear the thing, just see the video and hear the shots, it was down there 20 to 30 shots just firing off. You know what I'm saying? Four of them touched my car. And it's just a blessing that I didn't get touched. And it's a blessing that then one of them got touched because I wouldn't be here to tell my story.
Let me ask you
And
this: on that day right there, did you think you was dead?
I knew I was dead.
Did you want to be dead at that day?
You know, I didn't want to be dead, but I had a point to prove. You know what I'm saying? Because the simple fact was, man, they didn't just mess over me. They messed over plenty of people that worked at their job. You know what I'm saying? But I was the one to speak up. Like even to this day, I have people that went to work with me, that worked with me there, telling me, man, you spoke up for us, man. Like, man, I finally got my money. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's what I needed to do. Hell, nah, I ain't want to be dead because my kids need me. You know what I'm saying? My wife need me. My mama need me. You feel me? My grandpa. I got sisters, nieces, nephews. Like my people need me. You feel me? I'm the backbone of all of this. You know what I'm saying? So even with me changing for the better,
But let me
I
ask you
feel
this.
like, man, that's good.
Let me ask you: would it been worth it?
I feel like it was worth it.
to make somebody else's family get more money. It would have been worth it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like for somebody else to get what they deserve and get what they needed, but they were scared to say something about it. I feel like that was worth it for me to do what I had to do for everybody to get a piece of that. You feel me? Even though they didn't put no action in, I put action in, and you know everything came out good. Like everything was a blessing at the end of the day. You know, I can't complain about nothing. I can't complain about the time, about the bullets flying across my head. I can't complain about none of that no more.
Let me tell you this, man. I just read a study today that said black men are committing suicide more than ever, and we're committing suicide like how we used to look at suicide as a white man's thing, or this what white people got to deal with. Like it's black men now is leading suicide, bro. What do you think about that? Is it because of what?
Black men is scared of the struggle. You know, I'm not gonna say they, I'm gonna say we. Everything too hard for us. We don't want to go out there and get it the right way. We want to get everything. Everything got to be given to us. You know what I'm saying? And we feel like pressure bust pipes, but pressure don't bust pipes. Man, it's up to you. You feel what I'm saying? And this is some of the things, man, I'm trying to teach my children. Man, if you want it, you go get it. You grind for it. You don't have to grind for it the illegal way. You can do that the legal way. Anything that you need in this world, you can go out there and do it legally. You know what I'm saying? And we got to stop putting the blame on everybody else. So for that to be a big statistic of a black man that want to off himself and take himself out the world, I just think we just scared. We scared of progress. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just gonna say me or they. I'm gonna say we. You know, because we all in it together.
Hey, bro, let me ask Crazy real quick. Crazy, what do you think about the fact that black men are leading suicides right now, bro?
Well, I mean, look at it like this right here, right? Who do we have to vent to? Who do we have to talk
That's what
to?
they saying,
To
Crazy. They
to
saying that
now?
black women have their girlfriends to talk to, but black men have nobody to talk to. So
For,
even all this gang shit, we still don't have nobody to like actually talk to.
for real, for real.
Yeah, because you got to think about it.
We don't got nobody to go because nobody gives.
Let me say this. Remember 227, the TV show, when they had
Yeah,
the girl Regina King? You know, her son just committed suicide.
Yeah,
She's a rich black woman.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So her son just committed suicide. They did a study and said, like, black men are tripling or doubling, well, tripling the amount of suicides in men now.
you wanna know what's crazy? See, this is the crazy part right here. Since we speaking up on this, man, my partner, man, his mama is on the way out. First thing he said was, "Man, I can't take it." I'm looking at this on Facebook and all this stuff. Man, I can't take it, man. This and that, boom, 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 boom. So I inboxed him. Say, man, come on, man. Hey, you need anything, man? Just call me. I ain't gotta give you nothing, but you can talk to me. You feel me? I can lend an ear to you. Listen to everything you got. I never lost a mama. You feel what I'm saying? I still got my mother. I still got my father. But I can listen to you, man. And I told him, man, look, man, you got kids. You feel me? Like your mama, she lived a good life. You feel what I'm saying? So it seems a lot of black men is scared emotionally. They think that make them weak if they listen to their homeboy vent to them or listen to their partner vent to them over something that can really break them down. You know what I'm saying, and make them go to a whole nother action of wanting to kill themselves. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's not the right way to go.
We pause.
I'm gonna say this here right, fam. Do you remember? I'm talking to fam. You remember Mouthpiece?
Yeah, that's
Fam,
my nigga.
fam laid up here and committed suicide because he found out his baby mama, who was pregnant with his child, committed suicide. You know what I'm saying? So I've had an incident, and he's had an incident that happened in the past where one of ours committed suicide because he felt like that was his only option.
But guess
So,
what? Guess
so
what?
it affected us.
That happened back in the 90s. But
Yeah.
today's era, kids are committing suicides at a more like rampant. Like I had a family member commit suicide in 2020. Male. If you look at his Facebook, the nigga wore suits. You know what I'm saying? Gators. So when you look at this shit, like you would not think that. I had a family member actually commit suicide in 2020. And it brings us back to our homeboy that died back in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? But now it's instead of it being my homeboy, it's my family member. In 2020, bro, because he said the pandemic. The pandemic brought out a lot of mental health issues. What do you think about the mental health issues in the way that the government is acting towards those issues?
Man, it's crazy. Like this, this pandemic is serious. Pandemic is something serious. And I seen it change all through the prison when I was down there, man. It's you gotta have a mask. Man, if somebody cough, they got COVID. You feel me? And if you got cancer, you gonna die. You know what I'm saying? If you sick already, you gonna die. But now we living in a world right now to where we got to take care of ourselves. Like it's a must that we take care of ourselves. Eat healthy, exercise good.
I'm glad you said that, bro, because when I think about it, like you said, if you got cancer, you gonna die. You know what I'm saying? If you got AIDS, like they just came out and said that in the Netherlands, it was a new strain of HIV that was coming out, bro. In the Netherlands. That's a European country. That's by Amsterdam and all of that shit, right? Why in the video they were showing pictures of black people? I'm like, what the fuck? The Netherlands? Why they got all these black people in the news footage, in the Netherlands, bro? What do you think about that?
Another statistic. You know what I'm saying? Like we the face of everything. If you black, you got it. Period. But they don't say what they got. You know what I'm saying? They not the picture of nothing.
Hey,
So
the picture of something. They the picture of cleanliness
you
and
feel me?
pureness.
You feel me? And
Right.
that's why they say black is death, white is pure. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy for them to have something where it's a predominantly white area and y'all got nothing but blacks on it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Amsterdam, bro. Amsterdam and Dutch. Dutch. We smoke Dutchies.
Yeah.
Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes. And they got a picture of what? Two motherfucking white people looking like the Quaker Oats people on the package. You know, and they show a video with all black people. Why are they portraying black people as being disease infected if this fucking new variant of HIV that came out? Or do you find it funny that a new variant of HIV will come out with a new variant of corona?
Man, you know a lot of this shit made anyway. You know, they brung it in here for us to get broke down. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard. We gotta protect ourselves all type of ways. You know what I'm saying? We gotta goddamn we can't even go into a store without keeping your face covered.
And you know what? One thing about keeping your face covered, they lifting mask mandates right now, right? They lifting them to where people don't have to wear masks no more. I think I'm gonna wear a mask the rest of my life, bro. Because I'm not gonna trust the next motherfucker to talk to me and whisper in my ear and say, "Do you think that these vegetables are ripe?" You know, I'm not gonna trust them because I don't know what's going on with this shit.
And this shit crucial. Man, motherfucker falling, flying, fall like flies, it's dead flies. You feel me? And shit, then you can be healthy. You can be healthy. I had corona in the penitentiary. Didn't even know I had it.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
I'm
Stayed in
pretty sure I had
solitary an
that
extra
shit at
damn
least
15
2 times.
days for nothing.
Hey, bro, I'm pretty sure I had that shit at least twice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this right because I've been fortunate and I haven't had it thanks to the prayer and the blessing of my family. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna say this here, right? It's crazy that diseases that start in Pacific areas all of a sudden affect our people the most. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what you show the public, but at the same time, the rest of America, I never had HIV or I never had Corona. So why is it affecting everybody else but me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Why is it affecting everybody else but certain individuals? Huh? But the individuals look like me. You see what I'm saying?
Square business.
Propaganda, man.
I'm saying it affects people. I don't doubt that. But I get plenty of sun. I exercise. I do everything that I'm supposed to do. Why it don't affect me? And
Propaganda.
5 people that I know that I be with got the shit, but I don't got the shit. Why?
Propaganda.
I ain't take your drugs.
That's another thing. They catch me, man. If people who do a lot of drugs, easy to catch it. Easy to catch it.
Right.
And they don't understand that. You
Right.
feel me? And a lot of people feel like, man, oh, I'm sick. I'm sick. Damn, motherfucker, you high. Like you high for real. And it's all about you can't build your immune system on steady getting high. You gotta if you're gonna get high, you gotta exercise.
Let me say this, bro. Let me say this. All right. So Joe Biden came out with with a thing called Better Smokes, where he's passing out crack pipes.
And I heard that.
You- and people, you know, he's trying to say, well, I don't want the coronavirus spreading because of crack pipes. All right, so the needles, that's one thing, right? Because it's a blood transfusion. You can get everything from a needle, right? Nobody's talking about coronavirus from blood transfusions. You know what I'm saying? But the needles can do this and do that, right? And goddamn it, now they want to pass out crack pipes. Do you think that's a thing about trying to make more and more lower income? Because this goes to lower income inner city people. Lower income people to get we get a free crack pipe, we might as well smoke crack, right?
Bro, this, they trying to take us out all type of ways. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no, why in the hell is you passing out crack pipes?
Right. The drug addiction right now is opioids, right? It ain't crack pipes, right?
Tuh.
It's pills, right? It ain't crack.
Yeah.
Right? Who smokes crack nowadays? You know what I'm saying? Why you gotta go to work? Hello. Hey, my homeboy crazy. Look, bro, he about to get up out of here, man. You know, I really appreciate you sliding through on us, man, just fucking with us real quick. We wasn't planning on going live, but we ended up doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I really appreciate you for doing this, man. Still tomorrow, I want to have an interview with you where
Okay, okay.
we talked about basically regular subjects tonight and how we feel. But I want to add you to my podcast platform. Can I do that?
Well, you can go on all platforms.
I want to add you to what we got going on. What we do is we got a messenger group. So if you drop something new, you can get interviewed by somebody else from a different place in the world. You can get
Okay.
interviewed by them. You know, like we got people in New York, Florida,
Yeah.
Texas, Canada, Toronto. You know what I'm saying? California, and different people do interviews like this, and
Okay.
you can push your music and your story to each coast. You know what I'm saying? And each borderline, you can push your shit to even across the seas. We can have an
Yeah.
average person that can interview you. I got a network. You know what I'm saying? To where we do those type of things. I want to add you because you sound like you up on current events. You up on hip hop news.
Yeah.
You up on political news. You know what I'm saying? You up on gang culture.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I want to bring you into that, man. I really want to work with you. I want to do the interview tomorrow at the time that you said, like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. I want to do an
Cool.
interview tomorrow where we talk about more about your music because we talked to you. Yeah, we already did you with the live, so we already talked to you. So I want to do the interview about the music tomorrow and more about you, more personally.
Yeah.
And yeah, man. But I appreciate you for joining the show tonight, man. Crazy, the Don right here, man. You know he's sitting right here, and he appreciates you for talking to him.
Already. Yeah. I appreciate you too, my G.
Yep, yep,
Tell them,
yep.
man, tell them
He
love
can hear
from
you. He can hear you.
love from both. You know what I'm saying? Sets. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Love from both of us.
Square business.
Yep, yep, yep. Hey, man. Hey, everybody that commented, we got a lot of comments tonight. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of comments tonight. We got people that was watching the show. They still watching the show. We still got a person watching the show right now. You know, everybody that watched the show, man, just trust us. It's gonna get better because we still new. We still new at it. It's gonna get better, man. We're gonna bring a lot of more interesting guests, man. We really appreciate you guys for joining us, man. And I just want to say peace.
Peace.